Hi guys, we are here on the third day of MiDFur, reporting not live to ACTFur on air. We're about to interview Kage, esteemed guest of MiDFur 09. Hey Kage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing tonight? Buy me wine, buy my videos, buy everything from me. Yes, yes.
Already bought you some wine.
Really? Well, I could use some more. Always some more. Because I am a drunk, you understand. I am a drunk.
Actually, I got you water last night. What was with that, man?
Water. Well, I've cut down a bit on my drinking lately. I was actually a full-blown alcoholic. I became that way because it's easy to do when you're not paying attention to
when everyone's buying you free drinks, it's very easy to become an alcoholic.
Extremely easy, yes. And you fall into that, it becomes routine, and everything's fine until one day you realize that you're drinking way too much because your heart begins to stop. And that will always let you know that that was my wake-up call. I was like, whoa, wait, how much am I drinking lately? About a fifth of whiskey a day. Maybe I should cut down.
Too many good nights will result in being a not good end of lifetime.
Very much. That's not a good way to check out. So, and besides, if I had been 80 years old, I might have been like, yeah, what? I don't care. But I think I still have I have a few shows left in me, so.
Yeah, there's going to be a MiDFur next year. You must come to that.
Yeah, I would love to.
Don't die before then.
I'll try. Well, I have to because I really have enjoyed, I've enjoyed coming down here a lot. Both years have been here. It's been just a wonderful time.
That's true. Like we're only in our second time of having a big convention now. Is this one much different from the first one?
It is actually. It's quite a bit different. They stepped up the seriousness. Last year it was something that had been taken from a party and just moved to a hotel. This year they seem to have really made an effort to. They want to make this a world-class event. You can tell. Because they're starting to put things together on a much more professional level, yeah, there was a big difference, a vastly improved difference, I think. That's the hard thing about being a performer, about especially a professional one, is when you run into an event like this that's so much fun to come to, but you also have to look at it in a business sense. It's kind of hard because, you want to come there anyway and perform just because the fun of it. But you also have to keep a business idea, yeah. So it's one of those things where I hope they don't get the idea that, if they just say, well, we're not gonna have you come down anymore. I hope they don't get the idea that I'll just come anyway because I probably will, and they'll be, we've got him now. He's not. So.
How does MiDFur compare with other major cons over in America and elsewhere in the world?
Very well, actually. It's actually, yes, no, it is very comparable to many of the, in fact, exceeds some of the conventions that I've been through in the United States. It has, yes.
No worries. Even in its, I guess, infancy, like the other ones have been running for much longer and things like that?
There have been some that have been run for much longer, but I think because furry cons are so common in the United States, you get some groups that are, to put it bluntly, fairly lazy. They decide, you know what, we're going to get a cheap motel and we'll have an artist or two come in and whatever else and have them pay $50 to do it, and furries, there's so many of them in the United States that some people will come, because it's a local area, but
any excuse for a fur con, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but this is actually has exceeded. I can think of probably about 4 or 5 conventions I've been to in the United States and even continue to go to regularly, that this con actually exceeds as far as the quality, the professionalism. Dr. Jenner over there, the author and artist of the famous Doc Rat comics, actually stood up with myself and Uncle Kage last night and drew caricatures of both of us. Apparently,
I have to admit, which apparently, I have to say it.
No, actually, it's very brilliant, and apparently it's going to be also on the block for the charity auction tomorrow. So
it shall be a really good night.
I think that's going to be interesting, very interesting.
Yeah, right. And then okay, now, yes.
You made my nose too big!
Nice.
God damn, alright, I like it, somebody.
I like
Go
it.
on.
I like it.
Have you forgiven Vegemite?
I actually don't mind Vegemite. I like Vegemite. On toast. Somebody tried to put
Vegemite on someone else, not
no. Somebody tried to put last year. They tried to get. It's like, let's give the Americans some Vegemite and watch them squirm. Actually, it doesn't happen because I like it. Actually, but
hey, watch this. What's the most sexy thing 2 can do? And it's staying down. Oh, he's a freak.
No, but somebody last year actually offered it to me on a rice cake.
Yes.
That was fairly nasty. On toast, great. Rice cake, not really, not so
A
much.
lot of things that go well with rice cake.
Yeah, yeah.
It tastes like, unless it's covering completely the taste of rice cake. Yeah, we discussed that before.
Yeah.
Cool. Is there any other Australian atrocities that you've had to try? Do we have any other disgusting things which we make people eat? Kevin Rudd.
Haven't heard of that.
No, we won't make you eat that nasty bit of some such. That one you won't forgive us for.
Actually, I've eaten crocodile, I've eaten kangaroo, I've eaten emu, and
It's good, eh?
the kangaroo was okay, crocodile was okay, bit chewy. I mean, I can eat it, but emu, I would make a diet of that. Emu was so good the first time I had an emu burger. Oh my God, they should sell that commercial. I would eat that all the time. It was very good.
No worries. How much more of the native fauna have you yet to sample? Numbats are endangered. They're probably last on the list.
The fauna, you mean the flowers and the plants, right?
The fauna. Like, what else have we got that you can eat? You can't eat cassowary because they gore you before you get too close. You know what cassowary is?
Yeah.
Giant angry dinosaur bird.
Yeah, that and the funnel web spiders. Not in a hurry to eat one of those.
Not good on rice.
I don't want to eat anything that can bite me and liquefy my guts. That's
crazy.
That's not even right.
You might accidentally die from something that is poisonous. Have you had any run-ins with poisonous stuff yet?
Well, you have. Oh God, I don't know. That's the hard part. I'm in Australia. I know that you have like things like funnel webs, some of the most dangerous poisonous insects here. And this morning I was going to take a shower and there was a tiny little bug in the bathtub, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. That thing could rear up and bite me, and I could just fall apart right here in the bath. I don't know. It's frightening. It really is. It's amazing between all the poisonous animals, insects, and the Vegemite. It's amazing that Australians are not more paranoid than, say, the Polish. You know, it's what? But they're not. They're just laid back about everything, which is really cool. It's very cool.
Yeah, because if you die, it's just like, it's all right, mate. Had a good run.
It was going to happen sooner or later. Anyway, oh, look, I'm dead. Night.
Okay, well, we're running short for time, so we probably should wrap up. But thank you very much for the interview too. And what are you looking forward to most, or what's the best part so far of the con?
Actually, so far, it's looking forward. I'm just looking forward to the next couple of days. It's going to be every day here. The auction is going to be a lot of fun. That's one thing, definitely. That, and it's hard to say because I'm just looking forward to every new thing that happens here. Yeah, exactly.
It's great. It's kind of intrusive, but still good.
No, it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful.
You can check out the full interview on the podcast or catch it on YouTube. Just search for ACTFur for this interview and heaps more of ACTFur On Air's coverage of MiDFur 09.
This is 2 of the Ranting Gryphon. You're watching ACTFur On Air.
Hey, that's something everyone can enjoy.